let's take a look here. The first problem, different ways to describe a function. We've talked about that a number of times. So besides a formula or equation, you have tables, a verbal description, or words, or graphs. Anything there? I don't think there were too many problems there. Linear functions have constant rates of change on that. You guys have that down well. The domain, those are the possible x values. And the x, you could put anything in there except for the denominator can't be 0. So you don't want x squared minus 1 to be 0, and that occurs when you have plus or minus 1 if you solve that on there. So I gave some partial credit if you had like all real numbers, but there are the exceptions there, plus or minus 1, because then you'd be dividing by 0. And the point values are here to the left. Let's see, the zeros. Zeros are the horizontal intercepts if you're thinking graphing. If you're thinking in terms of equations, that's where y is 0, x could be anything. And this, when y is 0, x plus 1 is going to be 0, or x plus 2 is 0, so x would be negative 1, or x would be negative 2. So kind of important to have not only the graphical understanding of the zeros, but also the equation understanding, kind of in those different ways to describe a function. Let's see. On the next one, because it increases by the same amount, that would be linear. Exponential changes change by the same multiplier or percent increase on that. All right, any questions on the first page?